If you're a fan of shocking true crime stories, you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Crime Board.
A woman reported missing from Cleveland was found shot to death in the backyard of a home in Wilkinsburg.
23-year-old Adrianna Taylor was from Cleveland, Ohio, and like many 23-year-olds, she was just beginning to figure out her life and what she wanted to do with it. She always maintained a very positive outlook and tried to make the best of any situation. She began a relationship with a man named Anthony Kennedy, who was 20 years her senior. They both met at work and formed a friendship that would eventually lead to a romantic relationship. According to her friends and family, though, Anthony controlled her every move, and they felt she was in a very abusive relationship.
I feel like this is something I should have talked to her about. Like, I had a red flag. I didn't say anything. I'm like, you're grown. This is your business and stuff. I'm not your father, I'm your friend.
Friends started to get concerned when Adrianna's calls and texts went unanswered. This was very unlike her. So on November 13th, 2022, she was reported missing by family members after she had not been seen or heard from since October 8th, 2022, for well over a month. And they started to worry Anthony might have been involved in her disappearance. Co-workers stated that he had threatened to kill Adrianna after she was allegedly found cheating on him. Adrianna was never seen alive again. When family members visited Anthony's home, they noticed he removed the carpeting, and when questioned about it, he claimed it was due to the bed bugs. They also found Adrianna's work bag and clothes in a garbage can outside his home. For almost 2 weeks, detectives, family members, and friends searched for Adrianna. They pleaded for anyone with information to come forward. Then, her car was discovered in the state of Pennsylvania, which is where Anthony previously resided. But what was her car doing there, and where was Adrianna? Back in Cleveland, Ohio, on Thanksgiving Day, Adrianna's family was praying for her safe return. But around 5 p.m. that afternoon, while her family was celebrating the holiday without her, a home surveillance camera in Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania, captured a suspicious vehicle pulling up and parking across the street. The door opens and a person gets out. They make their way to the trunk, where they linger for some time, glancing in each direction, making sure no one is watching. Cautiously, they open the trunk and remove several large items that they quickly drag to the rear of the house. The neighbors call the police to report the activity, and within 2 hours, officers seize upon the property and search the home. The home that allegedly belongs to Anthony Kennedy's sister. Shortly after 9:30 p.m., officers make a gruesome discovery. The body of Adrianna Taylor was found in the backyard of that home. Her body was put in a tote bag and callously tossed under a pile of wet and dry concrete. Authorities believe Anthony executed Adrianna in Ohio, then crossed state lines and drove her body 150 miles to Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania to discard her body. The next day, Anthony was charged with aggravated murder and a warrant was issued for his arrest. There was a nationwide manhunt for him.
Right now, a manhunt is underway for a man wanted in the death of a woman from Cleveland.
An arrest warrant was issued for 43-year-old Anthony Kennedy. He's wanted for aggravated murder in connection with the death of Adrianna Taylor.
Realizing that there was no place to run or hide, on November 30th, 2022, Anthony surrendered to police.
With his lawyer at his side, accused killer Anthony Kennedy calmly turned himself in.
He did not want any type of harm to come to him or his family, and quite frankly, he wanted to face the charges.
High-profile Pittsburgh defense attorney Blaine Jones speaking with reporters outside Allegheny County Police headquarters. He said Kennedy reached out to him on Tuesday after learning there was a warrant for his arrest. That's when Jones called authorities and the plan was made to surrender.
It's always dangerous when you have a warrant, let alone a national manhunt.
The warrant for the 43-year-old was issued out of Cleveland earlier this week. He's accused of killing his live-in girlfriend, Adrianna Taylor.
Friends and family remember her as a wonderful girl who didn't deserve what happened to her. And although the family had been hoping for a different result, they now have some closure and can finally lay her body to rest.
Police handcuffed Kennedy and led him through a set of doors, ending the search for an accused killer.
Her family is now urging others to look for warning signs in a relationship and to trust your gut.
She was always good to be around, had a good attitude, was really funny, just made the best of everything.
I was praying that we found her alive. I was praying.
She was just a good, like a best friend, you know, but also my cousin, and I'm just hurt because I just never would have thought that this would happen, because she didn't deserve that.
May Adrianna Taylor rest in peace. We're praying for her family. If you like this video, please consider subscribing with notifications on so you never miss a story. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.